On this episode of Pimp My Gun, we're going to be taking a look at the buffed belt-fed attachment for the LMGs. Because with the proper setup, this weapon can have infinite ammo. And to make sure we're getting it to its maximum potential, we're going to be using these augments and these gobble gums. Let's go test it out. The last time we tried out this belt-fed attachment for the LMG and zombies, it was completely busted and not in a good way. First of all, we didn't even have our little overheat meter here on the side of our crosshair, so we had no idea when it was going to overheat. We couldn't anticipate it unless you sat there and timed it. Whoa. All the recoil just hit at once. Anyways, all the issues it had prior to its last buff should be gone now, and it should be quite usable in zombies. I've been meaning to come back and try this attachment out. But what really pushed me over the edge to go and give it another try was a Reddit post from Gullet Tribal Chief. So shout out to you. And from what they claim in that post, if we pair this with the hidden impact augment with melee macchiato, we can constantly farm ammo from the zombies and never run out. So let's go get set up and see what this thing can do. First things first, I'm going to grab melee macchiato right off the bat, because we're already at 11 bullets here just trying to get set up. And once we punch the zombie, we get 50 back. And I think after we pack a punch, we should be getting about 100 rounds per melee kill. And now you don't need to be playing on Citadel for this. From my understanding, the way that this works is that we're only using the swords because they are just extremely powerful. And we don't really need to spend any points to get them. But you can use basically any melee weapon that can just kill zombies on whatever round you're trying to go to. But Citadel just seemed like a bit more fun to do this on. And so far from what I'm seeing, as long as you give it like a little break in between a few shots, like you move a second to train, like to avoid getting hit, it doesn't really overheat that much, at least in these early rounds here. I'm hoping we get a bit of a longer leash though after Pack-a-Punch, because I can see on later rounds it being a little bit of an issue dealing with the overheating. And let's grab Pack-a-Punch. So we started with 500 rounds in the mag. Now we go up to 1,000. That's pretty nice. That's a lot of ammo to work with. And after how many shots does it overheat? Let's just start it out now. I don't even see the meter going up. Did we just get 1,000 shots? Is it really just like this? We're over 200 shots in. Still no overheating. 300. 400. The bar went up slightly. 500. I don't think this overheats. Does this not overheat at all? We just get 1,000 rounds we can just light off. And it goes down so fast. This might be better than even advertised. Now this has me excited. I love me a gun where I don't gotta think. All we gotta do is shoot. I guess the only thinking we gotta do is a few punches here and there. Oh, and there's a stamp. Our first step at getting our sword. I think I'm gonna go with a light sword here. Let's throw that in there. Give me that. And let's get this going. Come on, parasites. Come on over here. Don't be shy. No. No dodging. There we go. Now let's smack the door with this. Move on to the next one. Parasite number 3. Schmack. And last one. Nope. Don't you fly away from me. You come here. There we go. And let's head on in. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. Put that in there. And let's hit the symbols. Eyeball. Where's sphincter? There's sphincter. No. Stop moving. Next is fish bones. And then Pokeball. Where's Pokeball at? There we go. And now we got our upgraded sword. So that's basically all the setup we need to do besides grabbing like the rest of our perks, Pack-a-Punching this all the way and getting it fully upgraded. So we can shoot off a few rounds here, or as many rounds as we really want. And then we bring out the sword, smack them, bring our gun back out, and that's 100 extra rounds we just got. So 916, just to be sure. Let's shoot it down to 900. Schmack, switch back, 1,000. That's sick. What about with a point of power? Ammo doesn't go down at all here, but does it overheat faster on a point of power? I'm not seeing it overheat really at all. Dang. And I'm pretty sure this weapon's Pack-a-Punch ability, from what the post was saying, is that it is insanely accurate when hip firing, especially under sustained fire. Because most LMGs have that ability where the longer you shoot, the more accurate it gets, or sometimes the faster it shoots. And this, looking pretty good. I'll bite. What's a SAM trial? What do you got for me? PhD flopper kills? I literally almost unironically called it slopper. My brain is rotted. Well, let's do this. I'm going to grab some Voltrade just so we can get our decoys back. And then I'm going to throw one down right here. And maybe we can do a little bit of this. Nope, nope, bad idea. Terrible idea. Barely survived. Oh, we only need 2 more flopper kills or slopper kills. That should do it. And an epic ether tool. That's why we do those. And we already got enough to get this to legendary. So let's grab that before this amalgam kills us. Oh, shit. Run. Nope. Not a whole lot of running from this guy. All right, now you can take this. You need to sit down. Oh, shit. Almost cornered me. He had me tunnel visioned. I'm thinking we need some tier 3 armor yesterday. Give me that. This kind of makes me wish I still had camos to grind for this gun, because it'd be so much fun just laying down on the trigger for an entire game and just racking up all the camos. You know, let's just stand right here. Let's see if we can survive. And honestly, do we really need to run frenzied? Because we don't really need the whole like shooting from the stock feature that frenzied has. It would help to get extra ammo or extra armor, but our sword kind of does that if we use its ability. Well, what would be better than that? And let's grab pack 2. I can't believe we got this all the way up to legendary before we had it even pack 2. Insane luck today. I really hope this don't get patched. I don't think it would. It kind of seems intentional, and they've kind of let things fly in terms of, I don't know, exploits, if you want to call it, in zombies. Or we still have the oil trap method for camo grinding on this map where it was removed and then brought back. Maybe they tone it down a little bit, but honestly, just leave it. Like, who cares? The zombies don't. I don't hear them complaining. And what ammo mod should we have on this? Shatter Blast would be good, but that's not out yet. Let's go with Cryo Freeze just to slow them down a little bit. Let's try our Healing Aura. Yeah, go ahead and grab me. See how that works for you. Oh, it actually might be working. Hold on. We will persevere. I think we got him. Nice. But this is not as foolproof as I thought. I will find a way eventually how to just stand in one spot and not have to worry about moving. But I don't think Healing Aura is it. We tried Healing Aura. Maybe Towser Storm? We'll give it a shot. And we got enough for pack 3. Let's grab it. And our weapon is fully upgraded. We just need to grab a few more perks and we're good to go. And I think I've been overthinking this whole field upgrade thing. I'm going back to Frenzied because I was so focused on the, you know, getting ammo from your stock thing while shooting, but that don't even matter with Frenzied. The real point of it is making it so only our armor takes damage. And every time we get a kill while Frenzied is active, it'll restore a little bit of armor. But I almost just died right there, so I'm taking the cave slide and we're going to the Wonder Fizz. Hold on, is this the spot? Why were no zombies coming from the left of me? Oh, I completely forgot about double tap. How? How do I forget about double tap? Okay, but now we have every single perk, weapons fully upgraded. Let's see how it does. Let's see if this is actually a spot or if that was just lucky. So far, so good. Oh no, we're getting low on ammo. Guess what? Sword, slap, there are a few slaps in here. Pull out gun, back to 1,000. This is nuts. Oh, overheated. Wow. We actually got to overheat there. After how many bullets though? Because that was an insane amount that we just shot. And honestly, by then I probably should have been swinging my sword anyways. But I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm turning on the Rampage Inducer. We'll see if this falls off like at all. I'm sure it will since it's a bullet weapon, but there's a lot you can do with infinite ammo. Honestly, if we are getting scared about the overheating thing, like I can actually see the bar going up pretty high with double tap. You just throw a quick decoy, bring out the sword, slice him up a bit, and we're good. Okay, now here's our first real challenge. Nope. Not what I wanted to do, but I guess that works. I got us out of there. I really wanted to bring my sword out. I don't know how I got out my war machine, but that amalgam kind of just threw a wrench in this whole thing. At least for now. But now that we got them trained and all in a big line, we can just spray and pray. There's Frenzied. Nice try, amalgam. Oh, and with Frenzied active, it actually doesn't take any bullets out of our, not even reserve really, just our 1,000 bullets that we got. So technically it does still take from our reserve, but we don't have one, so we can just shoot infinitely. Okay, that's nuts. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking I would ever doubt you, Frenzied Guard. There's no field upgrade better than you. Can I overheat with frenzied? Does it still go up? It does. Okay, so that's good to know. Let's give it a break for a second. Get to slapping. And bring this back out. Wait, is just switching weapons, does that get rid of all my heat? That's actually nuts. Let's see. We got it all the way up. Swap. Bring it back. And it's... I guess it still goes down. It goes down pretty fast, though, from what it looks like. But I'm going to switch to a light mend. Just to see if we can make this last a little bit longer in this spot. Let's see if a light mend makes this any easier for us. Are you not weak to light mend? What are you weak to? Dead wire? Okay, that makes sense. Let's grab dead wire instead. Yeah, they are weak to that. Okay, that's better. Oh, we got nebula, so there was still camos for me to get. Hell yeah. We didn't have to think about it. But we're on round 40. So far, so good. We've only really ran into issues when amalgams show up. If we can make it 15 more rounds, then this can last on basically any round there is. At least deal enough damage to mess with any round there is. We just gotta get to health cap. Look how fast this actually terrorizes this amalgam. Already gone. We haven't really tested it since we got double tap and pack-a-punch. Let's see what goes on this little ring of fire here. Doesn't look like it overheats on it at all. Even when we use frenzy, does it do it? I don't think so, but probably not the safest place to be. Whoa, holy shit. We might have just crashed the game. We're doing too much for it. Resume. Or did I lag out? Gotta love always online zombies. Hello? Nice. Awesome. Let's give this spot one more try now that we're getting closer to health cap. It can handle the zombies still, for the most part. But once the doppelganger starts showing up, it gets a little risky. And we're overheating. Sword, get him. Let's hit our power up. Oh, and an insta-kill. We're getting a lot of power-up drops using this. Speak of the devil. And here comes an amalgam, which we are absolutely melting. We killed it before it could even get to us. But we also didn't have a bunch of zombies in our face, so we could really focus it. And it's overheated. Back to the sword. There's a nuke. We're actually getting so many power-ups. It's kind of ridiculous. Is this thing spawning more power-ups? Like, are we putting out enough damage? Or, like, a good amount? How do power-up spawns work? Here comes another amalgam. That time we could not fully focus them. Let's use our power up. And I think we got them all. At least those guys down. Uh-oh. Not cool. Got immune inject. Damn. That's the round. On around 50. So we might not be able to stay in that one spot, but we're still alive and kicking at round 51 and doing some good damage. I kind of wish it did a little bit more, but that's being a bit greedy. We have a bullet weapon that's actually holding its own way past round 30, where they usually start to fall off. And then we just combine using this with our oil trap method, and we are basically untouchable. And since we're about to make it a health cap, I'm really curious to see how free fire works with this. Does it still have an overheat with free fire? I feel like that would really suck if it did. So that's active. I don't see any overheat. Maybe I'm not shooting for long enough. Nope, no overheat. And getting the health cap, we actually have a parasite round. But around round 45 to 50 is where you can't really stay in one spot and use this, which is not bad at all. I don't really think there's a gun in this game where you can just sit in one spot at health cap and survive. Unless it's like, you know, a Sigma or something with free fire. But besides that, this is like the only bullet weapon that can just put out that kind of damage and have that kind of sustain. This thing is nuts. Let's see if it can survive an exfil though. Well, it's frenzied immediately. Oh, that is a lot of you. Let's try to take some out on our way up. We still don't have the exfil counter. That'll be there for like the first day of a season and then gone the next. Okay. Cashmere. We gotta focus the amalgam. We are about to overheat, so bring out the sword. Let's try to get a few kills here, get some ammo back. Bring the gun back out. And amalgam should be gone. Can we finish the rest of these guys? Oh, nope. Not good. We got the sword. Pop that. We will use our mutant injector. And hopefully there's still enough time for us to make it out of here. Okay, Strauss is telling us to get in. Let's do it. Wait. We can't get in. No. Come on. No! Well, we fumbled the hell out of that, but not too bad. Oh shit, Raptor 1's gone. No Strauss in the helicopter, so I don't know what he was complaining about. But that weapon, very, very good. And shout out again to Gullet Tribal Chief. That is a nasty building combination. So hopefully with the next season, literally a day away, they don't go and adjust this. I really don't think they should. I don't know if a whole lot of people even knew about this going into it, because I certainly didn't until like the very last day of this season. But it makes the belt fed attachment really good, and it seems kind of balanced for double tap. Honestly, it might be better to not even pick up double tap, that we don't have to worry about overheating. But just with the melee macchiato augment and the sword or any good melee weapon, you can just keep this thing sustained forever. And that combined with like the LMG's pack-a-punch ability, it can just do so much. It was still dominating near health cap, and then we fumbled the exfil, but it's still a very, very good weapon. Anyways, that's about all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate our love and support, and I will see you in the next one. Later.